so that they can
Yeah.
get at a distinct advantage against the other team.
So I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you would like to see a little bit more sandbox utilization. All right, we'll leave it at there. But starting off, lottery versus way station. We have some lottery supporters here, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, that was a different team. But I'll be a lottery supporter, and you can support Loudwine here. We'll make sure everybody's covered here. A nice double kill from Scarface with the shock rifle in hand. And Lazy, what are you seeing?
Yeah, it seems he's just trying to hold down glass, putting shots on people there at white, making sure they can't run over to A. He's kind of getting the call outs, hearing that they spawned there in red pipes. You can see by the hit markers, got a big melee kill there in B as a player was rolling towards A, just trying to hold this glass in this long haul section so that can kind of shoot across to A, and teammates that are at A are able to help him out. And ooh, off the spawn, Scarface rips Thrilla in the face, making him go 0-3 now. Ooh. Tough start for him.
Yeah, no, amazing points right there. Love to hear what you have to say about whatever you see, just whatever. So feel free to interrupt me. Oof, right there, Scarface again with the shock rifle in hand. 3 down for lottery, and right now it's just tick, tick, tick in favor for Waystation as they capture that A stronghold.
Yeah, Scarface is just holding this top side. This is allowing Waystation to hold this side of the map, and so lottery cannot push. They gotta definitely take care of Scarface here, especially while he's one shot. And that is a huge nade kill coming in from Hafen Nation, as it looks like they're going to try to take B and A, and this is a common occurrence for your boy Lazy here with our squad. We always seem to triple cap and then end up kind of falling flat on our face. So we'll see what kind of triple cap lottery can hold here for the next rotation of slays.
Yeah, at this point, even if we're at that challenger levels, I know we're not like at a masters or champion, but challengers is still a pretty high level. And right now we're seeing the pings come through, and just the awareness on the map is very, very high. We saw Thrilla get 1 or 2 picks in that long haul area, utilizing the knowledge of seeing that his teammates were in other parts of the map, saying, okay, we can just fill in the gaps and say that the spawns are going to come here, and it's just been in favor for their team. But right now, Powdery Tomato gets enough damage onto the opposing team to flip a stronghold in favor for Waystation. So now, with the double kill and the killing spree badge, there's some nice slays coming through for both teams already. I think that's like the second double kill badge we've seen, and right now it's just chaos for both teams and hard for them to grab a definitive foothold here.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about strongholds, especially when it's not that pro level, when you see teams going, triple cap and just cycling in and out. That these guys, they can run through the map and no one's expecting them, and it's just pure chaos. And that's my favorite thing to look at is at the end of a match is how many strongholds were captured. And when you start seeing double-digit captures from players, it is unreal of just the cycling and taking back and going back and forth. And I think strongholds is just one of those where it's really hard to truly control the map, and if you try to hold 2 of them, you kind of can get caught one way or another. And if you push for 3, you get caught again, being overly zealous with it.
Yeah, I just want to highlight that A area in A stronghold has been just a point of contention these last couple of minutes. It feels like we've just been on that zone where just like 30 seconds to 45 seconds at this point. Thrilla holding down, that main board. Maybe not the most common strategy that you see, but it's an effective one right now. Scarface stuck in gold. I usually see people stuck in long haul, but right now you see Scarface and company stuck in gold, which allowed them to which allowed the other team to keep them in a triple cap for, a couple seconds and get a nice little lead here, but not for long as Waystation were able to take C and now have B. Scarface with the kill at bottom mid grabs that power item. So what was a nice situation for lottery, you were kind of mentioning, whenever you get into a triple cap on recharge, it seems to go into the other way. So maybe lottery got a little overzealous there, as you were saying, and just things are crumbling for them as Waystation score 100 points to lottery 62.
Yeah, you can see a couple more slays coming in, picking up that camo. Scarface, I know, is probably beating himself up for that. Had that shock rifle and camo, and kind of got double teamed and couldn't really decide what to do with it there at C, and kind of got caught with it. But we see Hafen Nation pulling up with that shock rifle. He's got 2 more full shots in. They're going to try to get A back and you got to defend. Yeah, and see, it's just been it's a bloodbath going back and forth. Even with 2 down, Lottery's trying to control the map here, get some more time, catch up back into this lead since they're down by 50 now. And a big shot by Haven trying to get that double kill. Gets it, but also gets exchanged.
Yeah, I didn't get the badge too, but the gentleman's double kill, if you will, right there. Still very clean plays coming out of that player. Powdery Tomato 20. That's an interesting gamer tag. I kind of have to break the fourth wall here and say that is a wild gamer tag right there. With 11, 3, and 9, you know, doing a good job getting the slays for their team. You know, Powdery Tomato does get taken out, but you know, Eski is backing him up for, you know, at least getting their spawn once again in that A area. Looks like there's a lot of contention at B. Maybe we can get some perspective of what's happening there. Does flip in favor for Waystation, and right there, looks like Tomato once again dropped, trying to challenge B, so it's just chaos as both teams are maybe having a little miscommunication on what they want to do off their spawn. We saw a Masters you know, match just before, so we definitely see the difference in how the Masters versus the Challengers have that team coordination right now. Nice.
Yeah, there goes sneaky little Beaver with that camo. Fell off the stairs, but then ended up still catching up and getting that back smack. We'll see what Rad can do. Just kind of bunny hopping around the map, using this camo to just freely run across the map. And he's gonna make it all the way from white to gold stairs. Looking for that next kill, but 3 go down for Lottery. So we'll see what happens here. I really like that play, just running around the map, causing chaos, and yeah, that's the beauty of Strongholds, is that even with this big lead, Lottery, they're not out of it yet. I mean, a couple of slays here, a couple of slays there, and they're going to pick up a whole bunch of time. So we'll see where they can go, see if they can work back to one another, and kind of use those team shots, as we see that here as they slide towards C, but 3 go down.
Yeah, just classy awareness coming from Waystation. There's no other word for it except classy in my book right there. Just to stay calm, cool, and collected in order to just get the kills off the enemy spawn in such an effective manner. Classy Halo, in my opinion. It's tough for Lottery to have any response now, as they were kind of coming up on A, but just once again, well, Waystation doing a great job of just sniffing out the spawns of Lottery. Lottery don't really have anything in the fighting back department right now. With the shock rifle in hand, Scarface almost, you know, puts one of the final nail, you know, the second to last nail in the coffin, if you will, here, as the score is 210 to 49.
Yeah, you could see there in that last rotation, Lottery almost took 2 of the strongholds, and then just all 4 of them went down, which allowed Waystation for that another triple cap. And this shock rifle in B, you can just see the entire map, see the flow, know where players are going. When you have that crosshair, that C and long haul, that allows you just to keep the clock going. Another perfect from Scarface. Scarface right now is 18 and 4. And oh, the reversal shock. Man, I thought that was lucid right there in the HCS. Man, that was a great shot from Scarface.
Yeah, I thought that was Renegade. You know, I'm an optic guy. Okay, I'm kidding. We'll save it for the on season. But Scarface, the shock rifle in the hands of what has been an amazing performance out of him. 19, 4, and 8. Some great stats as they take map 1. Nice victory screen for the team in blue. Waystation, they were able to win their origin maps in Halo 5. So it'll be interesting to see if people, you know, take a little bit out of that playbook. That sniper gets grabbed right off the rip. Players get baited at that rockets. I can tell that you are definitely familiar with this. So please take the microphone and tell me what you see.
Yeah, so exactly played, and look at that player you wanted to watch off the spot was Kobe, and Kobe found that rocket player. I can't say for certain because I did not pick up the rockets our 1 game on this map, but I'm assuming it's only a 2 rocket clip. It's not it's not ammunition with 4 rockets, which would be absolutely incredible. But yeah, there's Kobe with those 2 kills, but gets taken out right away from Powdery Tomato 20, which I gotta say is also a great, terrific name, and especially with the old Microsoft Clippy emblem is pretty sweet. So yeah, pretty good start here. Team's kind of trading back and forth. Power weapons, the second time around, are definitely more important just because it's the flow of the game and everything's going on. So we'll see how these teams play out here for these first couple of minutes, and see if anyone can really get a good kind of grasp on the game. And just as I say that, 4 go down for Waste Station. So Lottery is looks like they're gonna try to be a Slayer team here, work together, stay together, and find some easy pickings off Waste Station here for the second game of this series.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's a little uncoordinated. I feel like this might be a couple players' first time playing this map competitively, maybe in Halo 5 or Infinite. So it's probably going to take someone in their like respective 4 stacks to IGL here and say, this is how we got to move, this is how we got to coordinate. These are the bad habits you just got to look to avoid right off the rip. But right there, Waste Station are able to mount a little bit of a comeback, taking advantage of Lottery being a little uncoordinated, just staying in one area of the map, not being proactive, trying to be reactive, and it just not working in their favor. So nice nades coming out of Immortal Kobe. Doesn't do much damage, but at least pushes the enemy back, and now with the help of a teammate should be able to find one slay, unless, yeah, Pump Slump does a good job of being a thorn in the side of the opposing team. So Lottery takes back the lead. Kobe trying to stay alive, throws another nade, just throwing shots like he's playing against the Toronto Raptors. But, you know, rest in peace, legend. 13-11 is the score. And what are you seeing, Lazy? What are you seeing? I'd love to hear which, like, I'm just seeing a lot of, like, these, like, engagements in the back base specifically, like, in the corner of the map, like, in the back corner of the map. That's, like, I've seen that twice already. So, would love to hear your thoughts once again.
Yeah, so it's that starting off chaos. You kind of talked about it, right? Where it's really hard to replicate. You know, 4 stacks playing each other on this map. You know, you try to play matchmaking. I don't know how the experience has been for you, but with the update we played Fortress Neutral Bomb, I think it was 4 games in a row. So the diversity of various game modes is very tough, especially adding in a new map, a new game mode. You know, I think this is the most we've ever had in Halo Infinite across. Let's see, Slayer, Strongholds, Oddball, and King of the Hill, and Capture the Flag. And so one of those where it's hard to do it. You can see here that teams do not spawn on just one side of the map. So what that means is as teams cycle through, you got to, you know, watch your flank. You got to watch your 6, because if you push through, they will spawn behind you and they're going to run across the map and try to gun you. And Scarface has another power-up weapon here, which is the rocket. So we'll see if he can survive this. Nice. That's a big kill from Scarface, utilizing that power-up weapon and taking out another member of Lottery.
Yeah. Bandit in the hands of Scarface gets taken down, switches to the POV of Thrilla. So Sniper's in the hands of Thrilla, tries to get the body shot, does not get it, runs away, trying not to get averaged here, but that lead continues to grow in favor for Waste Station. 5 Pump Slump did a decent little job of staying alive, gets taken out from a god nade from the opposing team. Right there, it's 3 down for Waste Station, a nice perfect from Eski. Just chaos ensues as that lead stays at 4 kills for Waste Station.
Yeah, and so we got a nice close match here in this game too. Lottery's got to definitely stay together, find a couple kills, mop up, and just as I'm saying that, Tomato pulls up a nice double kill off screen right there, snipe, and Thrilla is fighting for his life, sees teammates nades coming in there at top snipe, and looks like, I don't know which blue player that was, but they're gonna have to run away. But Kobe gets taken down, and Lottery, they're on the hunt. I'm a big believer in Slayer where you get 1 or 2 down, you gotta fly in. The bait and switch comes in, Thrilla mops him up, and yeah, Lottery, they're working together, they're staying together, trying to just play life. And it's a 2 kill, oh, make that a 3 kill lead. And once again, we've got Waste Station with power-up weapons, and that just might be the deciding factor here against Lottery in this game too, where Lottery, they got to pick up that sniper, they got to get that rocket launcher and put it to work.
Yeah, that lead's been at 4 kills for what feels like 2-3 minutes now. Just nice consistency in game management coming out of Waste Station here, as Lottery are able to get a couple kills off screen, but that lead still remains at 4 kills. Just that discipline coming out of Waste Station is very impressive for them just to take care of their lead, saying we don't want to even give them the opportunity to think that they're like within 3 or 2 kills to us. Just some nice game management coming out of the team in blue.
Yeah, well, we keep this 3 or 4 kill a game, it's gonna be great. And Rad definitely heard some callouts and flew in to mop up someone and just put a blue ball into the face and picks up 2 for 1, which is a huge trade-off And there we go. Kobe picking up that sniper again, trying to find those players in back red on red flag, but gets taken out from behind. And let's see who on lottery can pick up the sniper and go to work with it. See if they can get some more kills. And we got Powdery Tomato here and Red Cave kind of peeking and watching, trying to help out teammates. But yeah, these players are flying in all over the map. And Powdery Tomato is trying to find a no-scope. Ooh, but gets naded out by Kobe. You know, he's hitting that deep, that 60-point game to end the career for sure.
Oh, we can't be singing the praise of that like monster performance just yet. As Lottery are able to tie it up, it'd be like dropping 60 and still letting the Raptors beat you. Oh my lord! Not to rub salt in the wound of Kobe, who does find themselves down one slay in this Origin Slayer. Can they bring it back? Super tense fight right now. These last 11 kills are going to be massive to see how they perform. Lottery takes the lead once again. 2-kill lead out of nowhere. Now they're just flying to get coordinated. They said, let's get together, be ready for the spawn. Scarface has the sniper ready to go. Was trying to find the head of an enemy. Almost does, but the enemy has enough awareness saying, if I peek there, I'm probably dead. Scarface finds the kill with the help of a teammate, and now 2 down, 2v2 on Origin to close things off in map 2.
Yeah, and here we go on board again with Radnade with Rocket Launcher with a 3-kill lead. 1 rocket left. That kill just came in. Blue flag goes down. It's a 4-kill lead. And Waste Station is looking to mop up here. Lottery, they're getting the pings. You can see them flying in on the screen. And my guess is they're going to be pushing this map, pushing across to them because they've got the lead and they just want to take care of business. They can trade out and end the game, but they're kind of playing back a little bit. And oh, that was a huge kill from 5 Pump Slump. Gotta stay alive here. Their nades are coming in. Couple of slays from Lottery, and we could be in a pickle of a ending. But they're flying across. They're trying to finish them up. Who is gonna get that 50th kill? 2 more to go.
Yeah, right now, a little bit of a sticky situation for Waste Station to close things out. They need 1 more slay, but Lottery are being pests, just staying alive. They should be able to find the kill right there, and they do. Map 2 goes in favor of Waste Station. Lottery.
The bomb, infiltrating into the opponent's base. You can't just play your own base, play defense or push up. You got to go and plant the bomb. So you got to have it. And then, we've got the new additions of the quote-unquote skill jumps that you can do from Fridge right there in front of you, actually, here of Eski. And so you got to take it in, and you got to melee it. But look, he had camo in the bomb, so he got exposed right there, trying to sneak it right into the base. So I'm a fan of it. I like Origin. I like the map Fortress. And we'll kind of see as it goes. So you got to just keep slaying out. You got to make it and slay. So I'm a fan of it, and we'll see if we can get this early cap. Less than a minute in, and already trying to arm the bomb.
Yeah, make it and slay. Great point right there. A minute in and already trying to hit the arm. I'm not sure how I like bomb on Aquarius. I feel like the spawns are really funky. Shio and I were just yapping the entire time about like it's just too close. Shio was talking about how it's literally the next one over, and I'm just saying you have to get so many rounds of slays to even get 1 plant, and it's just interesting to see how players adapt. And this isn't a low level lobby by any means, but this also isn't the highest level of lobbies. So we're gonna see a couple mistakes, a little bit of lack of coordination from both teams, and let's see if there'll be some action because of that. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I like your point. I like how we've kind of kept referencing Space Station when you see Waste Station. One of those where the old Space Station team before even last season when Penguin was still with them. One of those where they talked about Imperium Flag, where if you're dying on their side of the map, that's a good thing because that means you're able to push out and get across the map. If you die in your own base, especially here in Bomb, if you die, you've got to sit there for 10 seconds and hope your teammates can kill and slay out. But when you are running across the map and you die, that's a great thing. And look at that. We just saw a kill get mopped up, and now bomb has been planted and bomb has been armed, and we have our first point going to Waste Station here in this game 3.
Yeah, that's wild difference. Yeah, from what we saw last series. I just heard our production say that was fast because it was fast. We had a 1-0 ending in the last series, and that was like a Origin bomb, sorry, an Aquarius bomb trying to find my words. That was an Aquarius bomb that lasted about like 15 to 18 minutes, and now we see the first point being scored within 5 minutes in this series. So getting back into the action, 5-pump Chump is able to find the killing spree badge, and while I was yapping, Waystation got to work and almost armed the bomb once again.
Oh, did he get it? He got it.
Yeah,
he got it. That's a 2-0 lead, and it's first to 3. So we'll see. Yeah, 5-pump slump. He picked up that spree. We didn't mention it, but was in the base, causing pure chaos to Lottery as they were just trying to leave their base, getting killed from behind. Which I don't know if there's anything more annoying than getting killed from behind while leaving your own base while playing any Halo title.
Yeah, no, definitely. Love the points you're making, by the way. Definitely, like, these great points as we see Pottery Tomato grabbing the heat wave. Gets taken out, so it doesn't get to utilize that updated sandbox weapon. Haven't seen too much of the heat wave in HRL today. That's definitely something that I'm taking note of. Even though those GAs have kind of been thrown out the window collectively by, like, the comp scene, we're still not picking it up in matchmaking. I feel like that I can still grab that heat wave at will. I'm still only in low diamond lobbies, but I don't know about you in high diamond. Right now it's just both teams trying to get a couple slays. As I say that, everybody kind of drops. 3 members in the lobby go down, and now Camo in the hands of Scarface. Once again, this is a scary situation for Lottery. Feel like you have Camo out. The Camo gets taken out from just a lack of awareness of the enemy in the fridge spawn.
Yeah, 5-pump just picked up a nice double kill there at bottom P tower. And yeah, that was one of those where just kind of got caught looking at those 2 players coming down there and wasn't aware and didn't see that last player in fridge. And so you can see this bomb's getting pushed through fridge, and so if they can get slays and then push through, they'll be able to then control that utility side. But 2 players for Waystation go down, but 2 are down for Lottery too, so it's kind of bebopping back and forth, a little exchange for slays here and there. And Eski all alone trying to run the bomb. Looks like we'll get taken out. And yeah, Queso, great insight too from you. I really appreciate it so far.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm just stumbling on my words because been here for what, about an hour and a half now, 2 hours, watching some amazing Halo. Love doing this for HRL. It's an absolute privilege, but oh my, sometimes I fumble like I'm the Kansas City Chief. Sorry if I'm rubbing some salt in the wound, but as I say that, 3v3 on the map. Once again, that bomb gets thrown out of the blue base, so everybody's going to have a little bit of time to work with, whether you're trying to defend or attack here. Eski trying to move that ball, but feels like Lottery are just being a little too stubborn with that ball. They're just trying to force it into the enemy's base, and it's just not working. Maybe a little frustration seeping in because they're 2 down in this map 3 and in the series. So maybe they're saying GG's next, but they're still in this. They're still a very competitive team. Their slays are keeping up, and even though Pottery Tomato's having a hard time, they're a very impressive player. So if they pick up, a sandbox item, or just have just a round, like 1 or 2 picks where they're able to get just easy or free, you never know what fire can be awoken underneath, Tomato's bum, if you will. And right now, 5-pump slump taking that bomb back away into the yellow core, and just chaos.
Yeah, one of those, that was the real first strong bomb push that we saw from Lottery. Making it all the way across the map until Waystation off their spawns was, able to take it up, or clean them up, and then get them out of their base and play a little defense there. So nice to see Lottery still kind of, pedal to the metal, holding that W key down on the keyboard and running through. But as we say that, a couple players go down for Lottery, and Waystation is pushing the ball through fridge, which I don't know if I've played this map enough, but that seems like where the bomb keeps going, and I don't know if that's going to be the strong side to push, or if it just kind of is a little bit more in the open. But yeah, we're seeing some good battles, but just as we say that, look at that, Lottery takes the bomb right back into Waystation's base.
Yeah, no, that fridge point is definitely something that is to take note of, because if both teams just spend a little bit more time holding that ball into utility, like a typical CTF Aquarius play, maybe you have a little bit more success. Radnade holds that ball and scares me for a second. I thought we were gonna see the end of the series, but no, it takes that ball to P1. that ball, bomb, whichever spherical object you want to refer it to. But right now, just trying to be a pest and get some smart kills before they move that ball any further, but they get sniffed out by Lottery. Right now, 5 Pump Slump trying to clean up the information that they definitely got through callouts. 2v2 on the map is going to be a decisive couple moments. We finally get some heat wave action. W for the heat wave. I don't think anybody said that ever. But right now, let's see what happens. And once again, just it feels like if we saw like a heat map or like an activity map of where people are throughout all of Aquarius Bomb, it's just going to be so much focus on that fridge, on both fridge and P side of the map.
Yeah. Oh, trying to go sneak. Oh, that could have caused chaos if it would have made that jump. Yeah, awesome to see that the new jump, incorporated. Good to know that you can make it with the bomb. One of those where we just crossed the 4-minute mark, so Lottery still has some work to do, but they're finding kills. But Waystation is still putting in the work. And you look at the KDs for everyone, and we look almost even, a little over on top for Waystation. So Lottery's just gotta work together, find a couple more slays. I like how they're able to rush the bomb across the map, but just because you make it over there, that doesn't mean it's a successful plant. So we saw Waystation get a good round of slays, and then that allowed them to cap both of the bombs.
Yeah, it feels like everybody's starting to really warm up now. I know we're already in map 3, but now we're looking like everybody's into flow state. Regardless of the score in the series, now I feel like people are just starting to hold forward and be a little bit more fearless. Lottery realizing that they need to make something happen, while Waystation saying that we have a lot of slack to work with right now. So Scarface gets taken out, switching to Kobe's POV. Will they be able to stay up and anchor spawn? That's not a good feeling if you're Kobe, but like I said, you have a lot of slack to work with as Lottery holds onto that bomb and moves it into the enemy's utility.
It's going to be a huge round of slays here for Lottery. If they can find 1 or 2 players off this spawn, this is going to be very important for them. But, back smacked bomb, and it's a party on the arming site. And Powdery Tomatoes last up, but his top mid on P Tower will not be able to get that bomb. Lottery, that's the most frustrating thing. Got the slays, and then they needed that 1 more slay, and that would have helped secure that bomb, but they were unable to get that second round.
Yeah, definitely infuriating. It feels like more than anything, this game mode is just infuriating. Whenever in oddball you can just you have to play that ball, you're like, all right, even though I might be like 10 seconds down, I can still play this ball and feel like I made a good play. Whenever you get the enemy throwing that bomb out of their base after you do so much to get it in, it is such a frustrating feeling. And as I'm yapping, a potential plant is coming in, but no, frustration sets in once again for Lottery as Radnade is able to move all of their progress back, dragging that bomb into the back of blue base.
Well, being on here and casting for this Aquarius bomb, I've started to realize that running the ball at P Tower, it looks like that is just a very more open source where players are on about. And as I say that, 4 go down for Lottery, and so Waystation's looking to cap this final bomb and end the series, which it looks like they will do.
Yeah. What do you think was the recipe of success? Like you had a great point about just moving that ball through P side. So as Waystation, takes this in 3-0 fashion, both the bomb and